What's up, family? It's your girl Just Rain, and I'm back with another video.
Rain this way. That's what all the...
Alright guys, so in today's video, I'm just going to get my lunch and I'm just going to have a conversation with you guys like I did in my last video. I do want to apologize for like how my videos skip. Like, I try to edit really fast and I see that that's not going to work for vlogging. Like, I can't try to edit like fast like that because it just, you know, I'm not getting the right clips in. But I do want to talk to you guys about self-realization, and I've been watching this YouTube. Oh, y'all, my hair laid. I ain't gonna hold you. I bought a new pair of flat irons yesterday, but I've been watching this YouTuber who is kind of inspiring. You know, I appreciate people from all different walks of life and all different backgrounds. You know, even if we don't have the same spiritual beliefs, I still appreciate people's perspective. And she's been stepping into self-realization, and it kind of encouraged me to take a step back and look at what I'm doing and how I respond to things, and you know, all of that in a nutshell. So I'm gonna get my food and we're gonna get into this self-realization mukbang. Okay, all right guys, let's do it. Well, I don't know what I want to eat though, and I don't want to pay for food. Dang, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna eat, guys. I don't know. What am I gonna eat? I mean, Chipotle does sound good. I'm not gonna hold you. You know what? Chipotle is expensive. But all right, let me get a move on it because I want to be able to put these clips together and upload them, because I'm trying to do an upload every day for you guys. So let me go ahead and you know, stop looking so fine. Let me. Ooh, you trying to move? Me and my husband, we actually got this hair to blend in with my natural hair. It was a struggle. I'm not gonna hold you up, but we figured out the antidote. Anyways, let me get some food and I'll be back, okay? Sorry, I said anyways like 10 times. So for lunch, I realized, like, you know what? I've been eating a lot of carbs lately. So I just got a green smoothie. This is actually a meal supplement. So by me drinking all of this, it's equivalent to a nice healthy meal. There's like kale, spinach, lemon juice, coconut milk. It's really good. It's delicious. I'm loving it. It's from the Juice Bar. They're expensive, period. And then just in case if I start to get hungry, I did get these sea salt bean chips. It's a chip completely made out of a bean, and it's salted with black beans. And you know, black beans are super healthy for you, and it's seasoned with sea salt. So I have that as well. So yeah guys, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to talk about like self-reflection or self-realization today. Y'all know like I told you, after watching these videos on YouTube, I was just like, you know what? It made me take a look at myself and some of the situations I've been faced with, some of the things that have made me angry within these past, within this past year, guys. My life has changed tremendously. And I did do a video on this and I deleted it because I just felt like, you know, who cares? Why am I complaining? Who cares what I'm talking about? But I just realized that maybe I need to channel my energy differently when talking about the challenges that I had to overcome. Instead of me complaining about it, how about I just present it a different way? And that's why I deleted the video, and I'm like reiterating that conversation now. So, well, it's getting busy. But yeah. So basically, guys, I had to take a look in the mirror. This past year, my life has changed tremendously. I became a wife. I became a mom. And for people who are not wives and who are not moms, they say, oh, okay, you became a wife, you became a mom. Okay. But that is the most life-changing, that's the most life-changing thing a woman can go through, becoming a wife and becoming a mom. Like, I've never lived with a man before. You know, I've never lived with a man. I've never had a child. I've never, like, I babysat my little sister when I was like in my teens, but I've never been this intimate with a child before. And it's like, I mean, I guess I don't know if I'm articulating myself right. I've just never done this before. And at the same time, birthing a child, going through the process to even develop a child in my body, that was the most challenging thing I had to face. I went through so much, guys. And people are like, oh, you didn't have a happy pregnancy. No. I was not ready for that. I did not know what was going to happen. And you never know what's going to happen. You just don't, you know, you never know what's going to happen. But I really wasn't ready for what was to come. But just bouncing back from having a child, getting back in the work field, also trying to run my business, trying to have a successful business, trying to, you know, just trying to get on my P's and Q's, because I'm a mother now. You know, if something happens to my husband, or if my husband loses his job, I need to make sure we gonna be good, because we have a child. You know, I mean, I know, and you know, a lot of my worry and anxiety just results back to my relationship with Christ, because his word says not to worry. His word says, look at the birds. You know, do they worry about what they're going to eat? No, because they know that God is going to provide it for them. And God has provided for me and my family every single time. He has never failed to provide for me and my family, you know? But, so yeah, guys, I had to take a look in the mirror. And I had to see where was, like, what am I doing that is causing me to get into these same situations? And they're not horrible situations. It's just miscommunications with my peers. It just was a lot of miscommunication in my life, in my marriage, with my mom, with everybody. It was just a lot of miscommunications that I kept running into. And I'm like, what am I not doing? What am I not saying? And why is this making me so mad? Because that never was my attitude. I was really like, go with the flow. I'm sorry. I was really like, go with the flow type, you know. Things didn't make me as mad, whatever. But I looked in the mirror, and I just want to tell you guys a few things that I want to change, okay? I want to share with you guys a few things that I'm going to change, and I'm also going to write this down. First things first, I'm going to stop beating myself up about being me, because I can beat myself up and say, I'm so this, I'm so that, I'm too nice. But guess what? God made everybody with a purpose. God made everybody different, and I accept my differences from other people, and I'm going to embrace that. And it feels like, you know, I was at a point where I was embracing my differences. However, you know, sometimes you find yourself starting over, and you find yourself hitting the reset button in your life. So for sure, I'm going to accept my differences and just own those, okay? That's first things first, okay? Let me see, guys. I'm just trying to find a blank piece of paper. I might have to get out of here soon, because I got to get back to work, and I want to make sure I have time to edit this video. Well, y'all know I'm not editing for real. I'm just gonna add all the clips together. But dang, I don't have a pen, so I'm gonna always have this video to remember. But I do have a notebook that I write my information in. I'm reading a rap that I just wrote. All right. Okay. I'm gonna share some poetry with you guys if I have enough time. So anyways, I had to look myself in the mirror. What am I? Okay, accept my differences. Second thing second. If I want to see results, if I want to see results, I have to be consistent and disciplined. So I'm adding consistency and discipline to my life. And I'm going to you guys are going to see me hold myself accountable, because I'm going to post on YouTube every single day. My goal is to get my channel monetized, because I don't like being away from my child. I don't. So if I could do YouTube full time and work part time, that's totally fine. So okay, I'm sorry y'all, this is good, and I'm trying to make sure it don't melt. So all right, so that's that, right? Consistency, discipline, and I'm gonna just start off with those three. I'm not gonna give myself a long list of things. I'm gonna just start off with consistency, discipline, and accepting my differences. I started a new job, and you know, I was working with I work with a lot of different people, and I see people from different backgrounds, and I'm like, wow, she's so articulate, you know, she's so beautiful, she can dress really nice, you know. And I just look at myself, and I try to compare myself, like, well, you know, or I would just act nervous, you know what I mean, when I'm around people, and I'm like, hold on, wait a second, Rain, because that's not even you, boo. You look good too, boo. You articulate too, boo. You from the hood, but you can switch it up real quick, okay? And you know what, and that's one of the things I had to admire about myself. Like, man, you can put me in any atmosphere, and I am able to adapt. I'm like a chameleon. I'm like a sponge. And when I was in my training for this job that I work at now, they told me, like, that is what sets you apart from anybody I've ever seen. You can adapt so quick. You can adapt. So, and the job that I told you guys I'm in leasing, I meet people from all different backgrounds. I can talk to an 80-year-old Caucasian woman and have her laugh and sell her an apartment, period. I mean, it's just a gift that God has blessed me with. And at first I used to be kind of, you know, I was just very close-minded, and I was like, well, I wish I was born with the silver spoon in my mouth. I wish I was born in a better environment. Maybe I would be further along. But I'm glad that God placed me where I was born, in Detroit, Michigan. I'm glad that I went to a hood school. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that I found Christ at the age of 11. I'm glad that I was able to go to college and get a certification in radio, video, and film. I'm glad that I was able to work in retail. That's how I developed my communication skills even better. I'm glad that I went to Oak Park schools. You know what I'm saying? I just had to self-reflect, like, God, I'm glad that I was born in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody wasn't born with a silver spoon in their mouth. And then for the people who were, I'm able to relate to you too, because you're no different from me. We're both human. You get what I'm saying? So, all right. I'm gonna end this here because I actually need time to edit, and I need time to drive back to my job. So I love you guys, and I really appreciate you for watching. And just stay on this journey with me. I'm doing a self-reflection. You're gonna see consistent uploads. And I'm also trying to manifest a large amount of money.
Y'all's gonna meet us there.
I hope
and
so. Otherwise we're gonna struggle for that.
I'm trying to manifest a large amount of money. So you guys, please stay on this journey with me and watch me. Watch how I use the power of my thoughts to change my life and change my circumstances. Watch me. Of course, with Jesus Christ, because a lot of times people get this type of mindset confused with New Age religion. Oh no, boo, I rep Jesus Christ all day. It ain't nothing but praying, fasting, and speaking in tongues. Don't play with me, boo. It ain't none of that extra New Age. I'm not meditating on nothing but the word of the Lord. All right. So thank you guys for watching me. I really appreciate you. And have a good one. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Yeah. And if you're not following me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram. I'll see you guys later.
Full of vibe is contagious, making your eyes feel it's dangerous.